Welcome back to Tarot by the Bay. I'm David. Well, Fani Willis didn't mince any words when it comes to Jim Jordan. I don't know if you heard or read this letter that she returned to him. I believe it's today. But, oh lordy! Let me read some excerpts from you. I'll be pausing in between so I can get to the pages here. In this 9-page letter, on page 5, it's titled An Explanation of the Basic Obligations of a Prosecutor. She states, your letter makes clear that you lack a basic understanding of the law, its practice, and the ethical obligations of attorneys generally and prosecutors specifically. Ouch! Nothing like saying to the guy who's the chair of the Judiciary Committee, you don't know squat about the law. Further, she goes on to say, your questioning of the inclusion of overt and predicate acts by the defendants in the indictment's racketeering count shows a total ignorance of Georgia's racketeering statute and the basics of criminal conspiracy law. Allow me the opportunity to provide a brief tutorial on criminal conspiracy law, Chairman Jordan. Ouch, this one's on fire. As I explained to the public when announcing the indictment, the overt and predicate acts are included because the grand jury found probable cause that those acts were committed to advance the objectives of a criminal conspiracy to overturn the result of Georgia's 2020 presidential election. Here's where she excoriates him. For a more thorough understanding of Georgia's RICO statute, its application, and similar laws in other states, I encourage you to read RICO, state by state. As a non-member of the bar, Jordan studied law but never passed the bar. As a non-member of the bar, you can purchase a copy for $249. So, with those little quotes, she just rakes him over the coals and just takes him to task for basically this grandstanding demands that he sent to her, demanding results of the investigations and all this information that the Judiciary Committee in the House has no business going to a state and infringing on the state's sovereign rights. It's mind-blowing. Jordan's original request was information on Fani Willis's use of federal funding and any conversation she had with the Justice Department or Special Counsel Jack Smith. In her letter, though, she said, the obvious purpose is to obstruct Georgia criminal proceedings and to advance outrageous partisan misrepresentations. Your attempt to invoke congressional authority to intrude upon and interfere with active criminal investigations in Georgia is flagrantly at odds with the Constitution. Wow. Fani Willis, how are you feeling after you sending out that scorched earth letter to Jim Jordan? Just drop the sunglasses on this. We have the King of Cups and the Hierophant. Actually, is King of Cups Jordan or is that her? I'm going to say it's Jordan just because Jordan he's a very emotional guy. He's coming in here acting like he's all that in a bag of chips, and she just lays the law down on this guy. He's coming in trying to basically cause outrage in the name of Donald Trump, and it's against the law. And and he's under a lot of stress to do this. I'm asking about her, but what I'm getting is, I was going to ask how he's feeling about this, but I think we're going to answer the question, how's he doing? He's under a huge burden right now to try and do something to protect Trump from the law. So this whole thing's directed at Trump, and it's a huge burden on his end. Page of Pentacles in the past, election interference. This is my election interference card. That's what's driving this. Current situation is the Ten of Pentacles. Pretty much the entire legacy of the Republican Party is online, not to mention all the money that's funneling down into the Republican Party. The Ten of Pentacles is about wealth and health, but the Ten of Pentacles is about the legacy. And the GOP has changed over the last 5 or 6 years. You might have noticed it. They've gone kind of full fascist on us. And the party is not what it used to be. It's the typical right-wing conservative has gone to far right-wing fascist. And Jordan is a face of that fascist party. Jordan's getting calls. He's being asked to do stuff, and there's just nothing he can do about it. He keeps trying to bail Trump out, but he's just ineffective. He's got nothing. He's sitting. He's not even standing. He doesn't have a leg to stand on. He's got a butt to sit on, but that's about it. And so, he tries to do things to help Trump out. He can't. Because he just doesn't have a legal reason to do it. Why is he doing it? We don't know. But it's probably because he's getting information behind the scenes. Plus, there's other things that he's trying to protect that we don't know about yet. It's probably part of this investigation. So, this moon card could represent the people that are, trying to work with Jordan to get Trump off or to get Georgia to drop this case. And I'm sure he has his own motivations to do this because, I believe he was looking for a pardon. And why would you need a pardon if you didn't break the law? Outcome, he's going to continue to doing his feeble acts, trying to help Trump out. But the net result is crumbs. There's really nothing he can do. He's already weaponized the judiciary, the House Judiciary, as much as he can, but there's too much to overcome. He can't do much with it. Okay. Now, I wanted to find out how Fani was dealing, because that was going to be the fun read. I was going to do Jim Jordan later, but I guess Jim Jordan's going to come up first here. Man, this guy. You get your own when your wrestlers proceed with the court cases that happened at OSU under your watch, buddy. All right. Fani Willis. Girl, I don't want to mess with you. God, that had to feel good to write that. And especially the jabs that she put in there. It's clear you lack a basic understanding of law. And since you're not a member of the bar, here's where you can go get a copy, a non-bar member copy. Ouch! Stick the knife in him. Oh, dear God. How is she feeling after that? Or what is she thinking about Jim Jordan, this letter, her situation, and all those lines, so we can get a general read on Fani Willis. Obviously, her plate's going to be full. She's got 19 people to prosecute down there. This side of plea deals. Come on down. How's Fani feeling? Grinding away. Full speed ahead, baby. This was like a guilty pleasure letter for her. Yep. Case is moving forward. She's got a strong case. She's got this thing mastered. She is confident. She's ridiculously confident about this. She's got the evidence. This Wheel of Fortune cards come up when the Mark Meadows of the world are trying to move their case to federal court. This card kept coming up underneath there, and this was kind of like there's too much there card. That this RICO case is a conspiracy. It's the full circle, and you can't really be trying it in federal court and in state court. So this is underlined with the RICO case and everything that's going on there. 3 major arcana with that one. So yeah, she's got this, baby. In the past Ace of Swords, she did the work. She was charged to look into this election interference. She and her team busted their butts. They covered all the bases and dotted their I's and crossed their T's. And when they finally brought those indictments, they are strong indictments. Current situation. All right. Which of you 18 indicted, 19 indicted people want to come in and get a plea deal? the sooner you come in, the better the deal you get. You wait too long, you get the crumbs. So right now, she's working with those people who don't want to go to prison for a really long time and are willing to come in with information and share that information. And being somewhat charitable, maybe to the smaller, she's more charitable to the smaller people because, yeah. Overarching is the Ten of Wands. This is a big case, and there's a lot of moving parts to it. It's going to be difficult going. So in some ways, if you can get some plea deals out of here, you can knock the numbers down and then focus on the ones that remain and make the job a little bit easier on yourself. And Jim Jordan asking for all this stuff, it's just to try and complicate things. And she's not playing with it. Lesson to be learned, Jordan was a fool. He didn't know what he was doing. Also, though, no, he's a rookie with the sword trying to swing it around and get the stuff done. But it's also probably getting people to flip and providing more information to lower this burden threshold down because they're gaining more information for the remaining people. Everybody who flips makes the case stronger against everybody who remains. Outcome, the Hierophant. She's got a great case. She's got a strong case. She's got major arcanas in all these great positions here. She's going to do really well in this case. She's focused on it. And I'm not even a little bit worried about the outcome of it. I think these cards basically show me right now she's got it. I mean, isn't it nice she doesn't have Judge Eileen Cannon to have to deal with? Now, we'll see how things go. Mark Meadows is still trying to get this thing in federal court. We'll see if that pans out. Trump's now making noises that he wants his to go to federal court. Whatever. Don't mess with Fani Willis, man. I mean, she's smart and she's thorough, and she doesn't have even an inclination of rising above it. If she needs to be petty and take a couple of jabs at you, fine. If you want to fight with knives, we'll fight with knives. And she could be as petty and mean-spirited as the next person. I bet you Jim Jordan's feeling a little hurt right now because those were cheap shots. Bummer, Jim. All right. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for supporting my channel. I appreciate it. Thank you for all your likes and shares and your comments to feed the YouTube algorithm beast so that my video makes it out there and reaches more people. And for the new people that are just discovering me for the first time, welcome to the channel. Hope you subscribe and hope you found this video enlightening and entertaining. And I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.